Hello everyone, welcome back to the course Autodesk Fusion 360 for beginners, and in this lesson we're going to design a pillow block mount. And to draw it, we'll also apply two new features which are widely used in engineering, principally for 3D printing, which are text and also emboss. It looks more professional and it's used daily when we are printing to do logos and other things. So to start, we'll start by selecting the type of design, which is hybrid design as usual as we do, and create new. Now we just need to select a view. So we'll select front view, and then we'll go to the toolbar and we'll select create a sketch. Now we just need to select that view and start sketching. First, we'll be using line tool, so we'll click it, and then we can start in the origin and click it once and go upward as 20, and then we can click OK. And now we can be using line tool again, and we can also start in the origin and set, for example, as 14, and then we can click OK, and we can move it upward and set 6, and then we can tick it, and then we can go to the right as 70, in this case 70, and then we can tick it and go downwards and set 6 again, and go to the right and set as 14, and then we can tick it once and go upwards until 20, and then we can tick it, and then we can move it to the left until we find that point, and then we can click OK. Now we just need to apply fillet, so we'll go to the toolbar and select modify and click fillet, and down, and now we just need to select this point, in this case select it, and also this point you can select it and then set as 6, and then we can click OK. Now we can finish the sketch. Now we just need to extrude it, so we select this part and go to the toolbar and select create and extrude. You can extrude it to the right as 42. You can set it manually 42, and then we can click OK. Now we just want to create another sketch in this shape, so we'll select it and go to toolbar and select extrude or create a sketch, and then first we're using the point triangle, so we'll select it, and then we'll start in a random point and set it. First we'll set the height as 42, and then we can change and also set the width by clicking in tab in our keyword, and then we can set, for example, as 14, and then we can click OK. Now we just need to sketch the dimension, so go to the toolbar and select sketch dimension, and we can start by this point because we need to know the distance. Click it and also click here, and then move it up or down, in this case, to sketch the dimension of this part. And you can click in the right and set, for example, as 42, and then click OK. So that's it for this part in this case. Now we'll go to the toolbar again and select center diameter, and we can set it randomly and set, for example, as 12, and then click OK. Now we just need to sketch the dimension again, so go to the toolbar again and select sketch dimension, and we'll start in this point and to this point, and we'll click on sketch dimension, and we can set 21 if that wasn't correct, and then we can click OK. And again we'll be using sketch dimension again, and now we need to select in this part and also in this cycle and sketch the dimension also for this part. So select it and then we can set this 24 and then click OK. And we'll do the same in this part as well. Center diameter, select it. In this case, we can align it by just going in that point. So you'll see that it's already in the middle. So set it as 12 and then click OK. Now we just need to sketch dimension just for this part from here to the cycle and set also 24 and then click OK. Now we can finish the sketch. That's it in this case. So first we want to remove this part and also this part. So go to the toolbar and select extrude, and now just select this part and also this part and move it downwards to be able to remove this part in this case. And then we can click OK and we'll see that our sketch has vanished. So we'll go to the browser and just expand our sketches and then unhide it. So select this part also because we want to extrude it in this case, and we'll go into toolbar and select extrude and then move it upwards as 21 and then we can click OK. Now we just need to create another sketch in this shape. So we'll select it and then go to the toolbar and select create a sketch, and then we'll go to the toolbar and select the center diameter, and then we just need to find the middle point, which is this one, is the triangle up here as usual, and we can click it and move it slightly and set this 42 and then click OK, and also do another one by using the center diameter again and setting in the middle point and set as 20 and then we can click OK. Now we'll be using trim to remove this part and also this part. So that's how we remove the part that is unwanted in this case. And now we can finish the sketch. So now first we need to remove this part. So go to the toolbar and select extrude and just select this part in this case, and also move this arrow slightly to that direction to be able to remove that. And then we can click OK, and we can go to our browser and expand our sketches and unhide it. Now we'll go to the toolbar again and select extrude and also select this part and go to the left as -14 and then we can click OK. So now let's go to what we came here to do in this lesson, which is text and emboss. So first we'll go to the toolbar and select construct and look for offset plane and then click it, and also click this part. In this case you can click it and then you can move this arrow to that direction. It can be 20 or 10, it depends, and then we can click OK. So now we want to create a sketch in this offset plane. So we'll select it and then we'll go to the toolbar and select create a sketch. So everything that we do now will be in that offset plane. So we'll go into the toolbar and select create and we'll move it downwards until we find text. So we'll select it and then OK. Now we just need to search from where we want to start. So we can start from here and move it slightly downwards and then set it until here in this case, and then we'll be able to write the things that we want. In this case I will use my own brand, Vignal design in this case. And then the height in this case set for 7, and then we can click OK in this case, and now we can finish the sketch. So that's it. In this case you can write your names. It depends of you in this case. So now we go to the toolbar and select create, and we'll scroll down until we find emboss, and then we'll click it. And now first we need to select the sketch profile. In this case is this one that we've created, so select it, and now we just need to select the faces. So we select it and choose the face, which is this one. In this case you'll see that our text has gone through that. So that's how we normally do it. So now we just need to adjust it. So first, in the horizontal line, you can move this arrow to the right, as you see, and it's -15 in this case. So we can just move this arrow to the right and then set it manually as -15. And also for the vertical one, use this arrow in this case. You can move it upwards or downwards in this case. Upwards, downwards, or you can set it manually. For example, let's say 3. In this case 3. And also the depth in this case, like how much we want it to go through. In this case, that's the depth. You can set this -1, as you see, or to 3 or 5. It means like it's depends on your drawing in this case, and your logo that you are creating, or even your brand in this case. But I will stay with -1 in this case, and now we can click OK. So that's it. So we can unhide our sketches in this case. So that's how we do texting and emboss in Fusion 360. That's it. So thank you all for being here until now, and I hope to see you all in the next lesson. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any upcoming lesson. Thank you all, and peace.